Here with Flintridge Prep's Madi Witt, this year's Southern Section Division III diving champion, scoring 538 points in one of the really truly the great high school diving performances the area has seen, joining Marisa Samaniego from Flintridge Sacred Heart as one of only two girls ever to score over 500 points twice. Madi, what really sticks out to you about that day and about that experience coming from second place last year to stepping up and winning this year?
Going from second place to first place was a confidence boost for me because it's helped me realize how better of a diver I have become, and there's potential to become an even better diver. And it's really helped me gain confidence in myself and in my diving for future competitions.
And it wasn't just from the technical and the artistic standpoint that I saw. I saw like a mentally tougher, like a hungrier version of Madi this year. It was like last year was just kind of the first experience of being in that high school environment, a lot of juniors and seniors out there. But this year it was like, you know what, like I'm leading it 7th round, 8th round, 9th round, and I don't want to let this go. I mean, do you think that played a big part in it?
I think last year coming into high school diving, I didn't really know what to expect because I hadn't been in a situation like that before. But this year I knew what I wanted, which is the goal was first place, and it was a really, really long meet, so I knew that I was leading, and I was like, all right, I've been here for a long time, let's make it worth it. So.
Okay. So again, like I said, 538 points, which like last year earns you All-American honors. What is that in terms of the validation? Just to say, like, I am one of the, whether it's the best 25 or the best 50 or the best 100 divers, whether it's in my age group or my peer group or whatever in the country. How do you compare that to some of the other type of accolades that you've received in diving?
Well, I mean, it's just like a confidence booster, and it's really helped me stay, like, everybody has their good days and bad days in diving, and when I have my bad days, I just think, all right, come on, you won CIF, you made it to Puerto Rico, you've gotten an All-American 2 years in a row, you can do this, and it really helps me just stay strong and keep pushing through when times get rough.
And I'm glad that you mentioned Puerto Rico, because for those of our readers and our followers out there who think that things just end when you hit that last one and a half in a high school competition and we don't see you again until the following February or March, that's the furthest thing from the truth, because you had a chance to go represent the United States, as we see your lovely jacket all donned out in red, white, and blue here, to go represent the United States in Puerto Rico at a Grand Prix. Am I using too big of words to say that might have been a young, life-changing opportunity for you?
I don't think so. I mean, it was a great experience, and it was a senior meet, so going into it, I didn't have high expectations, but once I was there, the competition, I'm a good competitor, that's what my coach tells me, so once I was there, the competition really hit me, and it was really eye-opening and great experience, so I really, really, really would like to have another one of those experiences, so that's also really helped me push myself in diving.
16 years old, and to be there against 20-year-olds, 25-year-olds, 30-year-olds, was it just kind of the reassurance that it's like, hey, if you can hit the dives, like age doesn't have a number, like
right.
Whether it was you and Esther competing synchro, which you got the bronze, or competing individually, but it's like, hey, if I can go out and if I put the program together and I have the DD, it doesn't matter my age, that I can compete with anybody in the world?
Right. At first it was intimidating seeing all these older divers, but then I realized I've trained just as hard, so if I do it, I know what I'm supposed to do, then I can go out there and have a chance at winning something.
Okay. And then you come back stateside, and that will now be there for pretty much the duration of the summer, right?
Correct.
So you have the opportunity to dive with Haley Farnsworth from Mission Viejo. Wonderful performance together in synchro. How are you balancing your individual training with what your goals are going to be synchro? Because obviously there's no doubt that you have a bright future in synchro, but obviously you're hungry to say, okay, I still want to be relevant and I still want to be successful individually. So how do you balance those goals, or how do you balance that timing wise?
Well, Haley and we click really easily in synchro, and we don't practice that often, and it's sometimes the meets that we just go and practice in the warm-up and haven't practiced for months before that, those tend to be our best meets. So individually, we both just work on what we have to do, And then once when we combine forces, it's just like power team.
That's awesome. And are there things that, like, even from going through the experiences and kind of feeding off her training wise, that even maybe help you polish certain things when you go back to individuals?
Right, yeah. I think what she helps me with is like power, because she is a very powerful diver. So when I do synchro with her, I tend to have to jump higher. And then something I help her with, I think, is I'm more of like an artistic and try and be like more graceful with my dance background and everything. So I really help her with her artistic side of diving. So.
Okay. You got a lot on the table the rest of the summer. Going to New Mexico, Arizona. We could be looking down the line. Senior meets, Minnesota, and Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
What's exciting you the most about what the rest of the summer has in store? What are you looking forward to the most?
I mean, really, all these meets are just so much fun for me. They help give me confidence, and I also get to meet a bunch of really nice people. So I'm just excited to reconnect with everybody from all over the country and all that stuff. So.
And we'll let you out of here on this. We would be remiss if we're not looking ahead to next season. How cool is it going to be? I'm sure maybe obviously it comes with a little bit more pressure and a little bit more expectation, but to say that you will enter your junior year in high school saying, I'm a defending CIF champion. Like, I mean, what does that do for you just in terms of kind of driving you and pushing you to say, like, you know what? I want to now I want to repeat.
Right. I think it will help push me a little bit more in diving because I really want to maintain that title. But I just gotta relax and know that I can do it and just do what I normally do at practice, and everything will be okay for me.
Okay. We know it well. We appreciate you taking the time, and we will keep in touch. And obviously, we know that there's only big things ahead. We hope that we're there that day when maybe you go after 600 for the very first time in a high school meet. So again, Madi Witt, Flintridge Prep Southern Section Division III champion, high school All-American, representing the U.S. In Puerto Rico, and many times upcoming in the future. Madi, thank you.
Thank you.